So the first one I want to start off with is the movie Obsession. I saw this the other day with my wife. I saw this trailer actually some months ago. Didn't see a whole lot of marketing for it, but it was interesting. It showed this trailer of this guy sitting in the car, like in this image here, and he was just like, "Hey, I want to change my wish." He's talking to a guy on the phone. It's like, and the guy on the phone's like, "We don't really do that." And it's like, whoa, that's interesting. What did he wish for? What does he want to change? And what are the ramifications of why is he changing it? You know, it's kind of a dark vibe to it. And then that was just a teaser. And then later on, they showed the actual trailer, and I thought the trailer was even more disturbing. It's even more creepy, right? So, finally the movie came out this past weekend. Went to go see it, and I gotta say just right off the bat that I really enjoyed it. Out of my rating, I would say it's probably like a good. It's a good, somewhere between good and great movie. I wouldn't say it's a great movie or a fantastic movie. It definitely has some flaws. But so you got this guy. His name is Baron, or Bear is what they call him in the movie. And just right off bat, this guy is a lot. He's a lot to deal with because he's very mumbly. He's very timid and weak. It's like he's a beaten dog. But basically, he likes a girl. The girl doesn't really give him a whole lot of attention. She treats him more like a little brother or like a little pet kind of thing. He sees this little trinket. It says like one wish. Make one wish. Anything you want or whatever. And it has all these warnings on it. But so basically he goes and he gets this little thing, this trinket. He thinks this is really nothing, and then off of whim he makes a wish. Of course he wishes for the girl to like him and all this kind of stuff. Well, he got more than he bargained for, because not only did it make her like him, it made her obsessed with him. And not even like a good obsessed, like, oh, she really likes me and she won't leave me alone. It's more like she became disturbingly evil obsessed. I wouldn't say evil. I mean, evil is what ended up happening, but I would say it was very much creepy. It got really creepy. And what I really enjoyed about the movie a lot is did we start at the end? I want to go to the beginning. What I enjoyed about the movie a lot was how at first it made it seem like she just instantly became infatuated with him, and she's pushing her boundaries a little bit more as her crazy started to come out. But so what he did with the shots, he would have the guy right here talking to you, right? And then around the corner, you see her, and she's just standing there. And she's like looking in the background, and it's really creepy. And you see him talking, he's in the foreground, he's talking, she's back here. And then she slowly walks away. And it's like, oh, snap, something's about to happen. Or you'll see him talking to a guy like right here in the camera, and she's just standing there, just staring. Just staring. And it's like, whoa. The way they do that in this movie was so interesting. It was so cool. She's like screaming. No, please don't do that. And then they're like walking backwards. And it's like, yo, they used movement. They used sound. They used camera placement. They used foreground and background, focus, unfocus. They used so many ways to build tension, and it just made you feel uneasy about everything the whole time. I really enjoyed it. So talking about that's like some of the filmography, some of the photography and camera work, right? So now going back to the characters, the main character Bear, like I said, he became insufferable. He became so insufferable. He became so annoying because he kept making bad choices. But then when you saw all these red flags after the fact, when she started doing crazy stuff, and he would just be like, that's not okay. Nikki, it's not okay. You can't do that. And it's like, this guy has no backbone, man. And so he never did that. He just kept accepting more and more of her crazy to the point where she starts killing people. Obviously, right? I mean, that's what the movie's kind of about. She starts doing weird stuff, and she eventually kills people and stuff. All the things you think may happen happens for the most part. It's pretty. They don't really hold back in that. The twist is pretty obvious. You know where it's gonna go. So the characters, some of the friends are really cool. It makes sense. Some secrets come out that make sense. Characters are great. The filmography is great. The story is pretty good. If anything, I think the weakest part of the movie is the main character himself, because the way I started looking at him, I started realizing this guy is the villain. He's the tragic character. He's our main character. He's our protagonist, but he's also the antagonist of the whole movie too. Not the girl. The girl is the physical antagonist, but he is the story antagonist. Yeah, I thought that the wrap up was great. The way they ended the movie was great. The way they used sound, the way they used projection, I thought it was very interesting. And yeah, I would say I highly recommend. This is probably gonna go on my. I ain't gonna lie. It's a pretty high up movie for me so far. It's probably gonna go on my list of movies of the year. My better movies of the year. So it's only 109 minutes, about almost not even 2 hours, a little less than 2 hours. So easy watch. It's definitely creepy. Yeah, I highly recommend. Go out and see it. Give it some love. It's his second movie that he put out, Curry Barker, and I gotta say, quite frankly, I'm ready to see something else. I'm ready to see the next thing he's got.